Welcome, I'm Rob, and this is my path. Today we're back at bin 1. It was been 14 days, and she got 19.549 ounces of frozen and 4.63 of chow. I do believe she had some leftover wild foraged stuff. Mostly from, I believe, well, look at all the wormies sitting right on top. Hi, guys. Very nice signs there. We like when we see that. They like to sit up on top with this moisture that sits up in here in between the plastic and that. Oh, we got a baby. I don't know if you can see the baby, but the tiny little baby right there. So they're probably sliding up here to knock their cocoons off. It's just a guess. I don't know, but yeah, they're all over up here. Of all various sizes. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's a little worm. Okay, never mind. Just a little guy. Sorry, guys. Okay. They ain't into the paper a little bit, but I don't think it's enough. That's going to be a problem. Just roll that on back. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, plenty on top. I'm guessing we threw some chow on top. And oh, that's a seed. All right, so yeah, look at that. It's very nice. All right, we're going to have to do another fluff of this at some point. We're coming up on it. We're going to be taking some. All right, so we got some seed pad left, that's fine. Worms are all in it. They are working on it. Loving it. They're all in the manure. Yeah, we're enjoying their seed pad, which is exactly what we want. Oh, look at that. Look at all the worms in this seed pad. Wow. That's pretty cool. I hope you're getting a halfway decent view of this. Again, wish I had better equipment, but I don't. Yeah, there are worms all wrapped in it. They are loving the seed pads. I'm starting to wonder, but that's a confirmation of the process. That will definitely work. I am still working on getting more seed pads and getting a better process down so it's more reliable. It's hit or miss if I have good results or not. But we're still going. We're still working on it. At some point, we do hope to have a process that takes it to the next level. And there's our pine cone. And again, it's not really going far, but we've got little baby worms in it. So, again, they like it. They get to keep it. And again, I have no idea why. Maybe somebody can tell me why. But all I know is I threw them in there on a whim. I threw them in my bin 2. I haven't seen that one for a while, but it's still in there. I'm sure of it. Oh, yeah. We've still got a seed pad just there. everywhere in the seed pads. It's I know I'm stuttering, but that's pretty awesome. It's definitely worth keep working on that project and getting it down. But I'm not seeing any leftovers, so that tells me they're good there. Oh, look at all the worms here. Oh my God, look at them all. Little, big ones, little ones, you name it. We've got wormies everywhere. Very, very, very cool. All right. Again, everything looks and smells good. We don't have any foul smells. And we have plenty of life. And we have a little leftover. I am not sure what that is. The worms are in it. So, whatever it is, they're liking it. One of these times I should actually look back before and see what I fed them. But it's just something I haven't gotten done to yet. But that's all I'm seeing for leftovers, though. Just that, and whatever it is, it's woodier. So I'm going to say like a celery stalk or something. But I'm not really sure. Yes, Boots, what's up, baby? Boots is mad at me because I'm into her hunting time. Just about 7 o'clock every night she gets up. She cuddles in my lap all day, and then at night she gets up about 7 and goes to work. Which is here on where we have a farm, we have all kinds of critters that like to get into our manufactured home, double wide, whatever it is you want to call it. All right, so yeah, we're going to give it a full feeding. We're going to give it a good feeding. It needs paper, and it needs everything. So it's going to get everything. So let's start with 2 quarts of paper. Actually, it's mostly cardboard, but whatever. 2 quarts of shred. How's that? Okay. And I'm going to throw that down in there. That gives us a base for our frozen food that's coming in. We'll give it a nice feeding because they're still working real hard. Alright, and these guys can go back in with their little whatever that is. And that can go back in there. Alright, let's go get them some frozen. Okay, so we're back. We went with a very nice 22.24 ounces. We've got banana peels, we got apple core, we got sweet potato skins. They've already been boiled and frozen. We got a full potato. We've got romaine core. And I believe some diced spinach. Then we got some more spinach. We got spinach everywhere. Cucumber peels. An apple half. Some radish. Some orange peel. Oh, here's something a little different that we got. This here. Let's see if I can get you a really nice look at it. This little ball here is a tablespoon. Hey, there we go. A tablespoon of our fermented plant juice that we did molasses and spinach. So it's going to be like a little microbomb, I believe. So we're going to drop that right down in there. I think they're going to enjoy that. I think the microbes are going to explode on that. But we'll see. It's totally a different thing. We've never done that before. Either way, I know I'm 100% sure that the worms are going to like it. They're going to eat it, but I think the microbes are really going to go off on that. I think that's going to make them just thrilled right to death. That's going to be really good, and that should get that bin fired up. And especially with most of my bins showing a little bit of a slowdown happening. So yeah, looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, now we're gonna put a nice, probably another 4 quarts of shred on top. Okay, so yeah, a total of 6 quarts is going to go on this time. And we'll just smooth that on top. And then we're going to throw some chow on the very top and some of our grat. All right, so we've got 3.38 chow. As always, we're gonna work it all in everywhere. We'll be rolling all this back in. This bin absolutely does not need any more moisture, but we are going to give it some of our grit. All right, so now we got 3.24 ounces of our grit. And my grit is a blend. It's got all kinds of things in it, including large eggshells so that it carries on throughout my castings. All right, so there we are. Now we'll just fold that back on top and we'll let the guys and girls get back to work. Another great worm bin chicken on worm bin 1. Impressive results. Oh, okay. A little camera malfunction there. Okay. Minor interruption. Okay, well, let's get back to what we were doing. Anyway, yeah, bin 1 is on fire. My oldest bin, and it's my hardest working bin by far. But it is doing well. Like I said, next time we'll probably do a fluff and a harvest. I'm gonna probably go out and sell a few bags of my worm chow because I'm going to have too much for my own personal use. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Actually has some really good bites on that, I would think. Your growing seasons are going to be rolling around here shortly. So yeah, we're gonna see if maybe we can make $1 or $2 to help with this. But the overall thing is, I can't use it, and I'd hate to see it go to waste. Not that I'm going to try to be some kind of business at this point. Maybe something down the road I think about. Right now I'm just going to see if a few bags will sell, just so that it literally doesn't go to waste. So yeah, I don't know what happened here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, although it's going to drive me batty, but gotta learn to let it go sometime. All right, and we'll put our plastic back on. And thank you for joining me. I hope you found it interesting, or at least entertaining. Until next time, please take care, take it easy, take one day at a time, and I will see you on the next one.